Hey everyone, it's Ellen. We all grew up with Disney's classic fairy tales. Snow White, in particular, holds a special place in Disney history. It was their first full-length animated film, released way back in 1937. Fast forward to today, and Disney is facing some serious heat over their latest attempt to reimagine this classic. This time, it's not about poisoned apples or evil queens, but about something much closer to reality. Disney's 2025 live-action remake of Snow White, starring Rachel Zegler and Gal Gadot, has been making headlines for all the wrong reasons. Since its release on March 21st, the film has been caught in a whirlwind of controversy. From a major lawsuit to public outrage over casting choices and the storyline itself, this fairy tale is missing its happily ever after. And remember that time Disney sued the Academy Awards over a Snow White performance? Yeah, that happened in 1989. They were not happy about how their princess was portrayed. It's safe to say that Disney takes Snow White very seriously. So, you can imagine the shockwaves when this new lawsuit hit the news. This isn't just about a movie, it's about representation, respect, and responsibility. So, let's take a closer look at what's going on with Disney's Snow White and why everyone's talking about it. Buckle up, because this is one bumpy fairy tale ride. Section 2, the heart of the matter discrimination lawsuit. At the heart of the controversy is a lawsuit filed by a group of Little People actors. They are accusing Disney of discrimination, claiming the company opted to use CGI for the 7 dwarfs instead of hiring actors with dwarfism. The lawsuit argues that this decision not only denies job opportunities, but also perpetuates harmful stereotypes. The actors are represented by a leading US lawyer, so this is serious business. They're not just letting this slide, they even plan to protest outside Disney Studios to make their voices heard loud and clear. They believe that Disney had a chance to promote diversity and inclusion, but instead chose a path that feels, well, a little backward. This isn't just about one movie, it's about setting a precedent for the future. If big studios like Disney can just CGI their way out of casting diversely, what message does that send? The lawsuit is ongoing, and we'll have to wait and see how it unfolds. But one thing's for sure, it's sparked a crucial conversation about representation in Hollywood that won't be fading anytime soon. Section 3, Snow White and the 7 Controversies. As if the lawsuit wasn't enough, Disney's Snow White has been hit with a barrage of other controversies. Rachel Zegler, who plays Snow White, found herself in hot water over comments she made about the character of Prince Charming. In interviews, Zegler called the original Prince Charming a stalker and questioned the relevance of his character in today's world. The casting of Gal Gadot as the evil queen also sparked debate, but for entirely different reasons. Zegler and Gadot's differing views on the Israeli-Palestinian conflict, Zegler being pro-Palestine and Gadot supportive of Israel, reportedly led to on-set clashes and tension. This real-life political drama spilled over into the film's publicity, creating even more buzz for all the wrong reasons. And then there are the changes to the story itself, replacing the iconic song, "Someday My Prince Will Come" with a new song called "Waiting on a Wish" didn't sit well with many fans. Neither did swapping out Prince Charming for a Robin Hood-style character named Jonathan. Critics and fans alike have labeled these changes as Snow Woke, drawing parallels to the backlash received by the 2023 Little Mermaid remake. It seems like Disney just can't catch a break with these live-action remakes. The attempt to modernize the classic story seems to have backfired, leaving many fans feeling like the magic of the original was lost in translation. Section 4, a box office blizzard. With all the negative press and public outcry, it's no surprise that Disney's Snow White faced a frosty reception at the box office. The film, which had a whopping £215 million, approximately 23.9 million rupees production budget, only managed to rake in a meager $16 million during its opening weekend in the US. To put that into perspective, the 2023 Little Mermaid remake, which also faced its fair share of criticism, hauled in a whopping $95 million in its opening weekend. Ouch! The Daily Mail even went so far as to call the new Snow White a disaster. And sadly, many critics and moviegoers seem to agree. It's clear that the controversies surrounding the film played a significant role in its poor performance. Between the lawsuit, the casting debates, and the changes to the original story, it seems audiences weren't quite ready to bite into this poisoned apple. The message is loud and clear. Disney needs to listen to its audience and prioritize respectful representation. Otherwise, they risk facing more box office blizzards in the future.